Hello everyone. Dear children, today in this video we are going to cover some congruence criterions from the chapter 7. And I am going to cover three criterion here: SAS, ASA, and then we have RHS congruence criterion. These three we are going to cover here and we are going to try these from NCERT book. SAS congruence criterion means when for two triangles, when their two sides and angle between them are equal. Between them means included angle, like these two sides are, then the angle should be this between them. If these two sides are there, then angle should be this between them, between the angles. So starting with the try these related to SAS, which angle is included between sides DE and EF? This is written, which angle is included between sides DE and EF of triangle DEF. So there are two ways, either you can see from the name which is included angle, otherwise you can make a diagram like this, rough diagram to see. As we see here, this is DE, this is EF, so angle E is included. Otherwise from the name, which vertex is repeating itself, it means angle is that one, between one. Next question is also related to this only. It is by SAS congruence rule you want to establish the triangles congruent. So it is given what additional information is needed. As we see here, PQ is equals to FE already given, RP is equals to DF already given. And we need to tell we are having two sides, these two and these two. But we are not having angles. So we can see two sides are there, angle between them, two sides are there, angle between them. Otherwise, P and P is repeating here, so angle should be P. F and F is repeating here, so angle should be F. It means angle P is equals to angle F is needed over here. Next questions we are to solve. They have given you four pair of triangle. This is not a pair, this is a parallelogram, and two triangles are made by drawing a diagonal. So you need to tell which pair is congruent by SAS. And afterwards there is a question number 4. From this one I am going to solve first, second and fourth part out of this question number 3, and then I will be solving fourth part here. This one you people will try yourself. If we see the figure here, figure mein dekhein, AB is equals to DE already given, AC is equals to DF is also given, but the angle included angle is not equal. So it means SAS congruence rule cannot be applied. And how we need to show in the notebook is, you can draw rough diagrams and then you can write down the triangle, then you can note down the equal parts, but afterwards you can tell that angle between them is not equal. So these cannot be established congruent by SAS rule, because they ask you in the statement that whether they can be established congruent by SAS or not. So that's why you will be writing in the last line that you cannot establish them congruent by SAS rule. And in case those are congruent, like we have second part over here. So this is the triangle. This side is equal to this side given. This base is equal to base given, and included angles are also equal. So by SAS rule, we can say that triangles are congruent. Please do the naming properly, as you people have done the correspondence in exercise 7.1. The naming should be accordingly. And then this one, fourth part. This is here, in triangle PQR and RSP. PQ is equals to RS, PQ is equals to RS, they have given you. Angle, this one angle is equals to this one angle, included angle. And this is the side PR, which is the common side. So SAS rule is applied and triangle PQR is congruent to RSP. Question number 4 is little different. AB and CD bisect each other at O. State three pair of equal parts in two triangles AOC and BOD. Which of the following statements are true, you need to tell. So now you need to see which things are given. AB and CD bisect means these halves are equal, these halves are equal, but they have not given you angle. Can you have angle out of any concept you have studied earlier? We have studied one concept, then when two lines intersect, the angles, opposite angles are always equal. Whether this way opposite, whether this way opposite. So it means here also, these opposite angles will be equal, and the reason will be, those are vertical opposite angles. You people have studied in chapter 5. And remind of that. So whatever was given, I have noted down here, and then taking the triangle names AOC and BOD. AOC and BOD. So AOC and BOD, AO is equals to BO, OC is equals to OD. Both are given, that was the halves, these halves. These are already given. So, and angle AOC is equals to angle BOD. Why? Because these are the vertical opposite angles. So, by SAS rule, triangle AOC is congruent to triangle BOD. And which statement is correct from here? B statement is correct. AOC is congruent to BOD, not DOB. Fine. Now coming to ASA criterion, it is also the similar criterion, but the pattern is changed because it is ASA, so it means two angles and included side. Means the side between the given two angles. That you need to take. You can write this definition first, then we will be going to try these. What is the side included between angles M and N? Now, if you draw triangle, these are the angles M and N. तो side भी MN होगी ना? Combine the vertex, whichever vertex are given, MN. So side MN is included, and similar is the another question. If angle D is equals to M of the given triangles and angle F is equals to P, then sides we need these both combine DF and these both combine MP. Then again we have pair of triangles and we need to tell whether those are congruent by ASA rule or not. So I'm solving here first, second and fourth part again. Third part you people will be solving yourself. This part you people will solve yourself. Others I have drawn figures also and I've done. You can see first part is this way triangles are given. They can be drawn in any way. It doesn't matter. Fine. You need to see which are the equal things. So in triangle ABC and FED, A angle is given to F, it's equal. B angle is given to E, it's also equal. And included side is also equal. So we can apply ASA rule and triangles can be written congruent. Similar is the next question. But what we see here that angles are given equal, but this is the side outside the angles and here is also the side outside the angles. And also those are not equal given. But we will write included side. So included is QR from here, DE from here. And if we see included side QR and DE, these are not equal given to us. So if these are not equal given to us, we cannot apply ASA rule. And in the fourth one, they have given you a figure like this. So I have drawn different triangles out of the figure. This triangle is drawn over here and this triangle is drawn over here. तो आप डिफरेंटली भी ड्रॉ करके देख सकते हो एक बार अगर आपको नहीं समझ आ रहा है. इन केस यू आर गेटिंग दैट इज ऑल्सो फाइन, बट हियर वाज a little bit thing you need to do by yourself. That's why I have drawn the different angles so that it is clear to you. If you see here, you need to take triangles DAB and CBA, I think, है ना? They have given the names of triangle. They have not given the names of triangle. You need to name yourself. So I have given DAB from here and CBA from here. And then the angle you have, if I see the triangle, this angle was a complete angle here. But they have given you two parts. तो उन two parts को combine करके हमें ये complete angle बनाना था. So it is 45 plus 30, 75 here and 45 plus 30, 75 here. Now you can do your work. So it's angle DAB is equals to CBA already given to us. Included side, this is the included side here AB, क्योंकि इधर वाला एंगल है दूसरा इधर वाला, फिर ये पूरा एंगल है, फिर ये पूरा, ये देखो यहाँ से दो एंगल और उनके बीच वाली साइड, दो एंगल और उनके बीच वाली साइड. तो AB ये तो कॉमन हो गई दोनों में. एंड अगेन थर्ड एंगल इज ऑल्सो इक्वल, ईच इज 30 डिग्री. सो दैट्स वाई ASA rule is applied and triangles are congruent. Now from the fourth part, you need to tell from the given things whether you can apply ASA rule or not. You see it yourself. I'm not going to explain whether you can apply or not. I've written the answers, but you can do yourself and then see. Coming to fifth one, it's a figure is given in the form of a ray, and ray is having two triangles on its either sides. One is on the top, one is on the base. The names of the triangle we can take is DAC and BAC. I think it's given in the book also. So triangle DAC and BAC, we need to see. What we need to see? First, what things are given to us. If you see the figure, there are symbols. Two symbols here, two, one here. It means these angles are equal to each other, these angles are equal to each other. So we can take them, I've named them 1, 2, 3, 4. These angles are already equal. And angle, side, angle, side. Included side is the common one. So we can apply ASA rule. By ASA rule, triangles are congruent. Now second, they are asking whether the side AB is equals to AD, this one. AB is equals to AD and another is CD is equals to CB. Now when you prove the triangles congruent, their corresponding parts become equal, that you have done in 7.1. Corresponding from here, you can see DA, BA. So it's AB, AD, yes. And then CD and CB are at same positions. So CD, CB. It means they are congruent, they are equal by corresponding parts. We can write in short form CPCT. And now the next criterion, that is RHS. That is a very simple one. RHS means that this is right angle, this is hypotenuse, and this is any of the side. It is used only for the right angle triangles. How to use this? Let us see. You need a right angle, then you need hypotenuse equal. Two things you need compulsion, right angle and hypotenuse, and any of the perpendicular and base can be equal. If we see the first figure given over here, this is the diagram, this is the diagram. If we see here 90 degree, 90 degree, we have two angles equal. 6 and 6 hypotenuse is also equal, but their other side is not equal. One is given 3 and another is given 2.5. So it means we cannot apply RHS rule here because our side was different. I've written it in this form. I've not drawn diagrams over here. You can take from book. So it's PQR and DEF. Angle Q is equals to E given. PR is equals to, it's PR is equal to DF. I have written 6, sorry. DF each 6 centimeters, but other side was not equal, so we cannot apply RHS rule. Next is I have taken this one part, a triangles on the same base. और वो base क्या है, हम इसको base बोल रहे हैं, but if you see it is opposite to 90 degree, opposite to 90 degree. It means for this figure, if you see here, this is opposite to 90 degree, this is opposite to 90 degree. So means for this figure, we cannot consider it base because it reacts as the hypotenuse for the figure. 90 degree का जो opposite होता है, 90 degree angle के जो opposite side होती है, that is always hypotenuse. So it is a hypotenuse here. So we will take the given things from here. You can see the figure. It's triangle ACB and BDA. It's ACB and BDA. First thing, angle C is equals to angle D. हम पहले right angle देखेंगे. We have or not? Yes, we have. And then right angle opposite side is AB. Both sides it's AB. So AB common. It means hypotenuse also we have. Then we'll see the side. So here AC from this triangle is equals to BD. Yes, we have side also equal. So write RHS congruence criterion. Triangles are congruent. What second question is asking? It is asking that if 90 degree angle is given and a side equal is given, what is the needed thing? So RHS hai, R is there, S is there, but H is not there. So it means information needed is equal hypotenuse, that is AC is equals to RQ. You people can draw simple rough diagrams in this way, where it is A, B, C, it's R, P and Q. And then you can see B angle is equals to P already given and AB is equals to RP already given. So we are needed with this information, hypotenuse only. Coming to third question. A figure is given to you and you are asked why the triangles are congruent and whether any angle afterwards can be equal or not. So they have given you BD and CE are altitudes. This BD and CE are altitude. Altitude it means they are making 90 degree angle. Whenever altitude is there, height हमेशा perpendicular होती है. Such that BD is equals to CD. दो चीज़ें उन्होंने statement में दे दी. Third आपको खुद देखनी है. चलो let's see. The triangle is CBD and BCE. CBD and BCE. Angle 1 is equals to angle 2 90 degree because they have given you it is altitude. Then CB is equals to BC. This third information was this one. हमने hypotenuse देखा, angle 1 के सामने BC था, angle 2 के सामने भी BC है, तो it means BC is equals to BC a common hypotenuse, and then BD is equals to CD. It was already given to us in the statement. So by RHS rule, triangles are congruent, and after proving triangles congruent, we can take their corresponding angles and sides equal. They have asked you angle DCB is equals to EBC. So it's here angle DCB is equals to EBC. So it means it is yes because these are the corresponding parts now. Similar is the given question 4. You can see the statement here. This is the question 4. This is the figure. ABC is an isosceles triangle with AB is equals to BC. So this part is already given to you. And AD is one of its altitude. Again an altitude, it means it is making a 90 degree angle here. So let us see third part how we take. I've written here, if as AD is altitude, so AD is perpendicular on BC, it makes 90-degree angle. So it means angle 1 and 2 both are of 90 degrees. Taking the two triangle, ADB and ADC, angle 1 is equals to angle 2 each 90 degree, AB is equals to AC already given. Now which side we will take? This one, the center one, AD, which is common in both of the triangles. So AD common. By RHS rule, triangles are congruent, and then we'll write whatever they have asked us. They have asked us whether the angle B is equals to C or BD is equals to CD. So we'll see angle B, angle C, and BD is equals to DC. You can see from the name here. B and C are at same position, corresponding parts. DB and DC are at same position, corresponding parts. So it means yes, these are equal by CPCT. That was all from the congruence criterion of SAS, ASA and RHS. And exercise 7.2 will be shared later. Thank you.